What's up, everybody? Toy review here. Here he is, Neca Raph. Yes, I do have more Ninja Turtle figures out from the Neca line. I have the rest of the black and white ones, which is the rest of the three, and I have two colored ones. Well, I like this figure. Honestly, I think he is a great figure to add to any Turtle fans collection. And I'm pretty sure by just looking at him now, you can pretty much see why. And I know like 400 million people have already, made these reviews, so you probably already know why he's awesome. It doesn't matter. Alright, so let's go ahead and start out with the Neca Raph. Now I know it's probably pronounced Neca, but deal with it. So here we go. So the head can rotate, well, down to where they're depressed, and all the way up to where they're looking up. And also the head articulation does help, so get them in some pretty cool poses to where they can look up, and to where you can make them super depressed. So, I don't know. So, a lot of articulation. The arms can go out and in. They can rotate 360 degrees, but I would not advise it because as you do that, the shell will get in the way. So, you might get some scratches. But yes, it can rotate 360 degrees. The top part of the arm can move 360 degrees, of course. The elbows can bend, as like every figure. The wrist can rotate all the way around, and they can also, move back and forth like that. And it's the same on the other arm. The legs are just like Iron Man figures. You gotta kind of get the ball joint in the right spot, but they can move out and in, and back and forth. And the waist can also move. It's kind of useless, but heck, it's got enough. And they even have a little tail that if you want to, you can move. So, yeah, they really did go all out on these figures. Even, just everything. It's got a really comic-like look to it. They made the detailing to look like comic figures, pretty much. Like, they are literally drawn like comics. And that's what makes them so cool, is because the detailing is just amazing, because I cannot stress that enough. It just looks like the comics, which is what these are based off of. They are like comics, so all of them will have red headbands if you buy the colored figures, because you've probably heard this story 400 million times, but in the comics, when they were colored, they had red headbands. The only reason why they have colored ones now is so kids can identify the different turtles, because the only way you could do it before is by the weapons. So, just a little recap for you if you forgot or just didn't know in the first place. But yeah, I like Raph. The only problem with the black and white ones is they do only come with their weapons, unlike the colored ones, which is if you buy them individually, you get the turtle, like a little turtle with them. Oh, there goes Raph. Shuriken and interchangeable hands, which have Shuko spikes, which are the things that allow you to cling to the walls. Ninja tools, pretty much. And they each come with like a little platform if you get the individual colored turtles. But yeah, I really like Raph. You can get him in tons of poses due to the fact that he can hold his size in so many cool ways. I honestly just like to do, kind of original poses. You don't have to do them really cool, but just, making them original. I set my turtles up on shelves, so, I try to make them look as cool as possible. Whatever you can really do with them. And the scale size is pretty good. Now, I'm going to start putting up scale sizes because people constantly ask, what's the size of the figure, and I'm too lazy to measure, and I'm terrible at it. So I'm going to go ahead and compare him with Chris Redfield, because that's kind of the figures you guys always ask for. So I'm going to go grab him, and Okay, so here's Raph with a size comparison to Chris from Neca, or Neca. Yeah, Chris is like 400 times bigger. He's about, I don't know, maybe like an inch or two bigger, so probably 3 inches. I don't know. Not good at measuring, like I said. But yeah, so there's kind of like a little look for you, and I'm going to go ahead and compare them with the classic turtle figures. So as you can see, he's bigger than the classics, about the same size as the 2003s, but smaller than Resident Evil figs. That's all you can really say about Raph. I like him, you know. So that's it for this review, and you know, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to my other account, Spiderman2099, if you want to see some of these figures and videos. So see you later, and